Alright, alright, alright. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Alrighty then. Let's see if I can mind my own business. What's that sound? Sounds different. Still nearly 30,000 people online, so should be possible to find the game still. I wonder what's the latest that there. I think, I don't know, whenever I look at like, 5:30, 6 p.m., like an hour from now. It seems to be below 20,000 there already, maybe. Anyway. New level. Let's see how that changes my play.
Start to play.
Right. Okay, sure. That's always a move. Oh, no invasion. Okay. I expected another invasion, actually. Do I want to kick? Sure, let's kick this one. Get a different kind of shape to learn from, maybe. And then, oh, and immediately this one. I see. I think I can just leave it for now. Um, but I could also just defend my corner. I could attach here, and then let this happen. Hmm. Let's just defend. Might be a bit, might be slightly passive, but we are still at peace begins at home. So if I'm not sure if I should defend or not, I'm going to defend. Even though that's not the level, that's not the description, but that's the spirit of a challenge, of a chapter especially. Okay. Um, does my opponent want to rank down? Because I saw that they have a lot of losses. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah, okay, they have a lot of losses after like 13, 32, 14, 74. Then they have a lot of draws. Okay, this is some kind of troll account. Okay, I mean, this doesn't count, of course. That was an explicit design, yeah. And again, that's not the first time that my opponent resigned way before move 50, but after move 10. So I think it's some kind of it cancels the cheater. I suspect that this was some kind of sandbagger slash yeah, some sandbag account. Well, wait, that no, okay. No, that didn't. So no, that's actually bad because now no, wait, I need hang on. Now if I were to win the next game, then I actually am staying at 8 down on with this account for at least 6 more games. So now there's more pressure on the first game of this level. No, there's not, because I don't expect this account to stay and I have enough 7 and 8 on accounts. um, yeah, of course I won't count that neither into the challenge nor when saying how many. I mean, technically, no, but if you cancel out the cheater, then it's still free anyway. We'll just find a new game. Hey, maybe we match up against the same opponent and just no.
Start to play.
Hang on, this one also has a sus history. Yeah, no, this one is also sus. This one is the same. It has 13, 12, 19, 17, 15 losses, and then all of a sudden it wins. Yeah, no. This is a cheater, if I've ever seen one. This is again some kind of sandbag slash, but that one was I don't know. Let's just avoid cheaters and sandbaggers, shall we? That's one way to rank up. Just play against only people who are obviously sandbagging. Literally any strength of player could then get a 9 down account if they play the system. But we are not doing this here. Oh no. This one is another sus account. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, green coder. Sad. I was so happy that I got a game immediately. Anyway, like I said, still nearly 30,000 people online, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a new game. But yeah. I will still make a very short review of the last game, I think, just because I want to know what I should have responded, or what would be the normal AI response, I suppose, to that approach. Because I do that approach plenty of times when the opponent does leave it behind, but then I never care how the opponent should have responded. Review the man move game, essentially, yes. And I mean, I don't even have to download it. I can immediately put it into Lila Zero or Katago. Um, and get the not non 50 playout opinion. Yeah, that's why the challenge starts at move 11. Rui Lopez, a chess player. Anyway, it was just a 7 done. So we don't play these.
Start to play.
Hang on. Nope, that's another Sandbagger account. What is up today? No, I mean the first move invades a blank canvas, so it's an invasion of neutral land. Yes, Fatigo is a French account, and it was originally created for evening games when I'm tired, so I called it Fatigo instead of Fatigue. So very much intentional. Oui, la vache. Right. I'm curious though because I've been doing well in the levels that basically said limited my options for invasion. Um, but I've also been better recently, so I'm not sure if it's just well, it's still too few games, right? This is like what game 20, 21 in the challenge? I think 20, 20, yeah. So I played 19 games, 20 if you count the last. No, it doesn't count for the challenge, but 19 games. So it's but still like do 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 do. Shall we again this one? All right. And they left immediately. That one opponent just taking away time, and I was already kind of late. I originally had planned to stream 2 hours ago, but I also had to run some errands. So I decided to run the errands first so that I don't have any stress after the stream. So now besides actually going for a run in the evening, I'm I'm done with the day. Well, besides some Tsumego, of course, but that's I don't even consider. anything working. So apparently my opponents are also minding their own business because they don't want to play me. But I really I didn't in the past check the profile of the players, but after just having this player, which clearly was some kind of weird sandbag account, I checked the game results of the last two opponents that accepted my request, and they both had this kind of sandbagger account feel, sandbagger slash cheater, because they both had, I don't know, 7, 8 games that had 60 or less moves in a game, which is very sus. And that one wanted to have a 10-second game. Did I play you already? I feel like I played this guy already.
Start to play.
Ah, yes, it was the. This was the game where I didn't invade, so you might have been play. I might have played my opponent already. Um, already 2 times before. I think on a different account I might have already played them. They are safe, not a cheater, so that's good. But I have also lost against them twice, so maybe today is the day. Oh, we all know. You dog. Okay, I have a weird echo, so I'm going to switch off the mic for a second. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now at least I don't think I have the echo. Okay. Oh. So the last time I played this particular opponent, I lost because um I didn't invade deeply enough. I reduced when it wasn't good enough. Um, Hi Atari. Going to keep this corner. We already won once, Atari. Only one more win to not rank down with this account, but against someone I've lost twice against already. Now, it was some sandbag account, and they resigned at move, I don't know, 22. Like it was a sandbag account in the process of sandbagging. But again, like I said, this my opponent right now, Mayori, I played them twice. Once on my once on another account, and once on this account. And both the first time I lost by 9.5, the second time by 6.5. But both times I think because I followed my restriction or a bit too much. So let's see. Like I just said, at the very least, I can be 99% sure that this opponent is not cheating. Okay. Guess we just take the next corner. I already, yes, it subscribed. I subscribed? that's not the word, right? Registered. Yes. Signed up. Yeah. Yes, I was like number 76. I would have done it early associated. I would have done it maybe even earlier, but um, I don't know why I didn't do it immediately. I guess because I just don't do something. Should have waited for 89? Nah. Because you can't really see, right? But I already called myself GoDave 89, so that makes up for it. I wonder if my opponent is going to do the same. Okay, but I don't mind that, to be honest. Because that now makes this move a little bit inefficient. This one and this one both are pretty big. Or maybe this one. Or maybe no. If I do this one. Hmm. Could play something here, but my Ponoki doesn't need this, right? This would be kind of an aggressive move trying to attack this. This one, hey, Fisku. This one is more of a like just big move. It does put pressure on this though. But since I'm not sure, let's just do this. Coordinates. Oh yeah. See, because of the sandbagger the game before, I completely forgot about and now checking the score of my opponents more. I completely forgot about your coordinates. Thanks for reminding me. And now this is, I think, the next biggest thing. Double Hani Joseki is already inviting invasions? How so? Isn't this like one of the most stable Joseki you could play? I would claim the exact opposite, so please state your claim, stake your claim. Explain yourself. It's the one that leaves the most Archie? Huh? Are you sure about that? Are you not confusing this with Opposite Day? I agree with what Atari said. I mean, why do you think I play it? I play it because it leads to boring games. Or at least if the positions are so much more settled. So I'm very confused by that claim. Like, literally, the corner couldn't be stronger, and the Punuki is a Punuki. Oh, if Bats hates it, that's an even bigger reason to play it. I mean, come on. So it must be good according to AI, yeah. I mean, if it's good enough for KG, it's good enough for me, okay? Let's put it that way. Hmm. Player getting the Punuki has a lot of forcing moves. No. Like there is options for forcing moves, but anyway, I'm going to leave that discussion now. because I need to focus on what to do here. Hane, if descent, I can play here. Yeah, I'm afraid you're pretty alone with that opinion. If I play this one, that's well, usually not what I do play. I like to take the corner. So maybe let's just do what I like. And I think I will play this one. Or I could play the very solid option here. I could play this very solid option here because then if white does the two-space extension, then I could later harass this. But this takes more points. And if, okay, so we do this one. Um, the Punuki group should be treated as both a very strong and very flexible group. You can sacrifice it easily, but it's also very easy to live with it. I think if I do this one, it's a more aggressive version. I think if white bumps, you just connect, right? And then there's some RG here. No, I'm aware. Just thinking beyond this. Is G16 now still a really big move, or White kind of has three harassable groups, and is anything better than doing something around those groups? This is not big. Yeah, I am also thinking about this one. This is already undercut, so these I kind of, but the peep he might not answer, so this is just a very big territory. It's fascinating that the game is already much different from what it used to be. See, the problem I have with L16 is that even if white plays a move here, it's already undercut, so I can still invade it. So, and I'm really strong here. So playing a move around this area just to me feels like eh. So I'm really more debating between this one and this one. No, but if you play the same opponent and they have a certain style, then you kind of think you might get into a similar position. No? If you think, oh, you played against someone several times and they always played a certain way, played for more influence, and then they don't. If I play this, I could just play this, and then if white does this and this, then white could extend. And if I do this and white just extends. On the other hand, I still have this one that I might want to do, so I think I actually do this one. And mainly, I mean, I don't know. Because I want my group here to be stronger. That's the weakest, that seems to be my weakest group on the board, kind of, if white got this one first. Because then if white extends here, then I kind of need to worry about my group here. And like this, because I really don't want to play here anyway. if white got this, I might want to play here, but I really don't want to. Hmm. Of course, this already strengthened my corner. I could consider to Tenuki this now. Yes, of course, Tenuki is always an option. Question is towards where? Fishko, I feel like no, you weren't the one who. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, it's not the same person asking for the same, but yeah, be mindful of fixed ideas. If you're like, what? This is a move. That is often a sign that you have a fixed idea in your head. And you might want to be careful about that because it might be something. And also, thank you for the follow. It might be something that is no, never mind. I think I will capture though because this is really big. Yes, but last time that I peeped here, it was the wrong move. But then it was also a Moyo. So, okay, okay. Anyway, white now did this. There is still some invasion here. If clearly you didn't, yes. The four stones are light though, so but there's still a very big invasion point here. Hmm. I want to play it as a probe. I want to see how, because the three space extension is quite far. There's also still some Hane here that would be working with, for example, something like this. Okay. Interesting. If I could turn back time, if I were to Tenuki, he could build the top side. He it's hard. It's pretty hard for white to kill the Punuki. But white would also be able to. White would also be able to surround. I think I'm just leaving seed 12 still as a probing move. Makes me wonder if I really should have played here instead, but oh well, we are at this position now. I'm going to extend once. Just treat it like a sibling. Very annoying and hard to get rid of. Don't take this seriously. I'm an only child. Nope. I don't have any of those prepared. Literally, unless I'm talking about how to improve Go, 99% of what I say is off the top of my head, what just comes to my mind. Your humor is a bad influence? My humor is a bad territory. Okay, right. Now there's still a lot of bad RG here, especially with the peep or with something here. So maybe I do just play this one now. I have three pretty sizable corners, so white still has to catch up, and white still has this to worry about, right? So let's just mind my own business first. I know C12 technically was not, but I mean, I'm not going to just defend my Punuki, right? I don't know. If I had to defend my Punuki, I don't know. Maybe it was better for the spirit of a challenge to not take the territory in the bottom left and just. But the Punuki is, I don't know. Protecting a Punuki always feels a bit sus. Doodle-dee-doo-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Doodle-dee-doo-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Beep-a-dee-ba-dee, if I do this, the cut does work immediately. But it might not. I don't think it's good. So let's just protect here. I'm going to NC Donalds. Okay. Oh, NC Donalds had a farm. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, it feels like this was a bad exchange, but this one was maybe also a bit too slow. Not sure. Maybe this was efficient, but I still have some RG here. I could still later do this and play some like this is not. It's not like there's a lot of points here, so it's more about the influence. Now, since I guess now this one is not longer anything big, and this is pretty strong, so splitting here is kind of meh. I guess I might really just play L16 now, aiming at the peep here, but more to build this one and while harassing. Like literally, there's nothing big to build. Okay, I could just play here, but that's kind of meh. Okay. I could play some move here to further strengthen this group and make this peep even less of an option, but um, let's build the bottom side while putting some pressure on this white group. Like literally this right now, if we, oh wow, okay, this way. Okay, interesting. It's protecting against the peep somewhat. But yeah, like I said, I basically have this one and he has to back off and this one. So he literally has like 1, 2, for less than 10 points on the left side and about 10 points. So maybe this and the corner is 20 points for white plus Komi, so that's it. And I currently already have three sizable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 13 points here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 points or so here, so like 25 plus 10. So I have like 35 to white's 25-ish. And I didn't even count anything for me here yet. That being said, I do have, there is some ways for white to invade this, so maybe I can attach and then just grow, but then white can still slide here. Though can white? I go here, clear here, cut, I can't connect up. I mean, I could literally just play this one after all. Or I could play here first. Maybe here, and then if white defends, then I can still spend a move here. But white does, there is this move for white that I'm a little bit meh about. Is I4 a move? I don't really want to shoulder hit because it just strengthens this stone for no reason. So I would rather play a more my group directed move. So for example, like this, then this cut here, I could actually, well, actually, if I do this and the cut, then I could expand on the outside, and then if cut, like, I could play Atari and just live here locally. Meanwhile, if I do just, I mean, this one helps my group while it puts some pressure on the stone. If I play here and white does something here, there's still some pressure. On the other hand, what does white have to build here? Not that much. This stone we can already kind of call a light stone, I guess. If white wants to play here, I can just escape. If white wants to... Well, if white wants to do this one, that's a bit annoying. So I think I will attach once. Actually not sure. Yeah, if Hane. Can I? Can I cross-cut this? If I cross-cut and white Ataris and connects, and I connect, then this cut is a bit much, maybe. This only just extends, so maybe we just do this then. It made the stone heavier, but it also made it much harder to invade here. And then if white defends, I am considering to just play a move here at h15. If white does this, Can I turn here as a response? Cut might be... Well, cut is basically leading to the same that I just uh, refused as an option. Hmm. So maybe instead of cut, I just turn here. White is just building some strength in this direction, which is not that interesting. And if white pushes and cuts... White pushes and cuts. It's a bit annoying. Hang on, how do I deal with that? I could just sacrifice and say that I take the outside, but is the outside big enough to sacrifice? Well, I guess bottom side. Because if I, for example, just played here, then I guess I already have some sort of shape and I don't need another move, so I already gained some territory from this. But I did make white stronger, but that was the goal anyway, to get some points. I'm just going to play this one. I mean, okay. White doesn't need to respond. But the cut is not small, I don't think. Okay, yeah, so white defends it that way. That is not a small move. However, the Hane and double Hane. There is still the cut here then. Is it? It's not small to play here. Maybe I can play the Hane, but then I lose Sente. But I'm also known to want to keep Sente too much. And I guess the question is, what really am I keeping Sente for? Of course I could have. I think I discussed that. Hane, then he could cut, but then I could Atari and play this, and then we do some fighting. Yes, if you don't use it, you use it. But if you lose it and the opponent doesn't have any move that is big, then it's not that bad to use. And I mean, it is quite annoying to give white the double honey. It's not that huge, but it would also strengthen this group quite a bit. So I think I'm going to care for my own, which is also giving me some more points, right? I got some points here, I got some points here, and oh, really? Okay. Interesting. And I must confess, I didn't see that move coming. Ah. Interesting. What is the purpose of this? Because he can cut here and capture this stone with this. Um, maybe I can just play this one. That's why I'm okay. Not this move in particular, but I had in mind to play here myself. Well, I mean, if I bump and white gets to extend up, then the cut exists again. If I bump and white extends down. Hmm. If he harneys, then I can play here. If he bumps, then I can play the weird looking empty triangle. Hmm. Yeah, I think I don't like, I think I'm going to go for the bump here. He does extend there. What if I peep here now? And if white cuts and I play the Atari? Hmm. Uh, how about B8? Not as the next move. Uh, if cut immediately, then I can ladder this. If this one immediately, I can live locally. So I'm going to invade this a little bit. White is not much weaker, no. On the contrary, white is very strong in the corner, white is alive in the corner, white is also very strong here. And these stones have a lot of strength, like a lot of resources. You can't see them as an isolation. You can't compare just this to this, and even then, I would say white is stronger because white has all of this. But even if you say there's absolutely no RG, then I would still say that white stones are pretty strong. And but with the additional information that white is alive in the corner and white is alive here, I would say clearly white is stronger. G5 was pretty annoying, yeah. Oh man, okay. So you're saying if the opponent had spent a move to improve their position, they would have been better? Mind blown. uh, that's brand new information. Yeah. I guess I could still sacrifice the Ponuki, I suppose. But yeah, not happy about this. Okay. Yeah, because now white can just push me into their strength. The cut was probably the lesser of the two evils. But okay, now there's no cut. Because now if white cuts here, then it's literally just a net. What are your next tournaments? Kiel, Paderborn, Frankfurt, Vorrunde, Jena, Dortmund, Mannheim or Endrunde, and Budapest and Zagreb. Yeah. Eh. Vorrunde really happening, yes. Mm. And that's why I didn't like what I did, because now my whole group is in some danger. But I do have one eye in center here, I suppose. Because if I play this, white has to block here to not let me live. And I have one potential eye here, I think, in south. So I guess if white tries to surround me, I can play here first and do something here, hopefully get this eye and then get this, well, I can get this eye in center. And then I think my group shouldn't die, but I'm not sure if that was the best way because I gave white a lot of strength here too. But it's kind of negated by this move a little bit too, so. Do I play this one? I think maybe this one. The liberties on this don't matter that much, and I wonder if this one gives me a bit more out towards the outside. Hmm. Not sure. My reason for this one is because it does also give me. Okay. It does give me. Yeah, because this one takes points, I guess. Um, it does give me the chance to make an eye here, actually. Um, and okay, white connecting under is just very small, so we'll turn here once. If I Hane. Hmm. L3 when? Do you Tenuki your group? Instead of this one, you mean? But now I don't have the resource to make an eye here anymore. I think you're being very greedy there. I think you would be dead if you did what you suggested, because white would just surround. Even here, I'm thinking I might not even be able to play this one, because black and white is so strong here. Hmm. But okay, I can. Well, but. If white did this, I could play here. And if white did this, I could connect. I still have this one anytime. So this, connect. And I guess I could still sacrifice those and some, but I know I need them for the eye. Um, Hane, if I cut, I play the Atari ones. And then I can make life. If white instead now does this immediately and takes away this eye, Then I can play this one. Yeah, then I think that works because this, if cut, if let's say white did this and I do this and connect, and then white cuts,
Yoyomi now starts.
then I have this one, and if white blocks, I can play the Atari here, and then I can capture the cutting stone. Hello. How's peace going? With me being attacked. And I really wonder if, because I already even thought about adding a move on the top side instead of this one, or instead of even starting this one. So maybe that will be a fail to this challenge. Because this is clearly eyeing, not minding my own business as much as just fixing. But I think there's this fixed idea that the Ponuki is just very strong. If white did, if white did e7 first, I might play the Atari. And if they capture the Ponuki, I get the Ponuki towards the center. That might be worth a trade. Because if I have to live locally anyway, I don't get the monkey jump. White gets more points here. He does cut. Okay. I'm in Buyomi at move 90 already. I'm getting into Buyomi earlier and earlier because, well, it's a new level, so I have new things to consider.
9, 8.
I play Atari first. Actually, should I push in first?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Uh-huh. I could bait. I could kind of bait with this move, but I think it's better to just live locally, no? Let's just live.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Or do I want to play some kind of forcing move on the outside first? I could extend. Is that any good though? If I do this and white does this and I play the honey here, is that in any... Because I do remove the option for white.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's just live then. Alright, white gained a bit of endgame here. No, this doesn't work. I think didn't I explain it? This doesn't work because then I capture the cutting stone. Because when I play, he would have to push in, and eventually I get this with Atari, and then I can
9,
capture the cutting stone.
8, 7,
That's what
6.
I read out E7 the whole time. I'm just saying that you could go back to in the watch and find out. But yeah, I'm now I think I play this one. This is pretty big. Um, Maybe even a 10. No, I think I will just play this one. Or maybe this way?
9,
Second line?
8, 7, 6, 5.
But now, when I Hane it here, I was reading out that E7 doesn't work for my opponent. Otherwise, I think the Hane would have been suicide. So, Disney. Okay, so he did protect there. Did gain a bit more here. I didn't gain anything from this. I earlier gained a bit here and bit here. Yep, obviously. Um, I think I can attach here though.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And then if he wedges, play the counter Atari. He plays this one. He really makes me read out everything, huh?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
I should have read this more carefully.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Imagine having not Saki reading. But okay. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6.
They extend down and they connect. No, I think it's too much. So I think I will just get the end game now.
Nine. Eight. Seven. Six. Five. Four. Three. Two. One.
Okay, that leaves me this Archie here later.
Nine. Eight. Seven. Six. Five. Four. Three. Two. One.
This one does give me the option to connect back here. Yeah, White got too much on the in the middle here now. This was not well. I will rank as expected from like 10 games ago. I will rank down with this account. But yeah, this is one of these opponents that don't play into my challenge. Hmm. I might honey here once. Then White could attach. But if attach, I could still play that one first. And I can always play this one,
Nine.
so
Eight.
I'm afraid there's nothing left for me to mind my own business. Now I think I do need to do something. I might have very slightly more points, if even that. And White has clearly more dominance over the center here, so if this.
Nine. Eight. Seven. Six. Five. Four. Three. Two. One.
Yeah, nah, I don't think I have a chance in this game, unfortunately. This opponent just is, again, normal Fox opponents fall much more into the traps of my challenge. This one is just, this one is actually playing Japanese, not like the other fake Japanese people on here, I suppose.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last Byoyomi.
Oh, come on. I- is the grace period gone on Fox? Does that not no longer exist? Because it used to be that even after the countdown finished, you still have 3 to 4 seconds before it actually counts it. But right now, I just lose the Byoyomi when it even doesn't even tell me that I lost the Byoyomi. So it's a bit strange.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hmm. Maybe I just Hane here. Maybe I just. Oh, I guess. Can I do something with this? Hmm. Guess this peep doesn't do much anymore, huh? Ah, but it does still allow.
9,
Okay, I see.
8, 7, 6.
Hmm. Or not. I play this white can just ignore. Hmm. Well, I guess for the fast gamer, then I can just stay on this account. Cuts there, no. Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. My opponent is clearly not minding their own business now. Going for the kill. Yeah, this is just, I mean.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, ever since I got attacked here, I think the game was not good for me. I just got way too much to what facing the center area. So yeah, I regret L16. It might have even lost me the level challenge. I think a move on the top side for this group here was better, or at least easier to deal with. Oh, you can just Hane here even, right? Yeah, he can just Hane and capture. Okay, so that was just nothing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, these of course were horrible exchanges. Not only does it remove a lot of endgame, but also he's even has like a out with this group if it ever got in trouble. So, uh, but okay, I mean this kind of increases the data points that not invading, focusing on not invading, gives me better games than focusing on not attacking. It's not an escape. You can still double peep here. And even if it was an escape, the game is just too bad for me because I'm giving up so many points here and here and here. It's kind of like my opponent yesterday. Even if my opponent had lived yesterday, they would have been 30, 40 points behind, and so am I. Like maybe not 30, 40, but substantial amount of points. Okay. Yeah, they're even saying I don't need to go for the kill here, just forcing you to play here and getting all this profit is more than enough. Just peep, connect here, here, cut.
Nine, 8,
Now it's an escape, but it's not nice. Still. If I play this Atari here, though, and white plays here. Hmm. I could start here. Then white could play here, though.
9, 8, 7.
Nah, I have to try. One last try. Maybe white extends the stone. Though even then, I think it's not good enough. Hmm. I mean, there's still a very slight chance that my opponent might do something stupid, but I don't. Even if I lose with those, I don't even know if I have enough after that. Because again, white got so much profit here and here, and I was barely ahead before that. But I'm not one to leave anything untried. Okay.
9, 8, 7.
Then I just get cut off with this group again, and then I still would have to. I guess I have half an eye here, but that's about it. And maybe some forcing moves here for some second eye here, some second eye here. But it ain't going to be pretty, that's for sure. Unfortunately, no letters are working here.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, because even if I live here, I destroy a lot of points on the bottom side in the process. It very much is not. Yeah. New level, new problems, say. I guess though, I do have I have kind of a move here in center, threatening to cut this off in center.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Maybe there's something here. For example, if he peeps here, I could Atari and Atari and Atari and play here. And if we push, then I have this one in center, threatening to cut this off. Unless white can escape here first. That's of course also possible. So maybe I need a move here first. I don't know. Okay, so that's where we at. Should I wedge first? I could also play that one. That would lead to this one, which then leads to this one.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Why not? Lisa, don't know. I think Chochikun is. Oh, you mean because of cut? Okay, because of AlphaGo. Yes, yes. Maybe the network of my opponent.
Yoyomi now starts.
Move 167. Not quite. Okay. Then play Q2. I mean, why not? That seems like a
9,
pretty good
8,
move.
7.
At least now my
9,
opponent is also in
8,
Bayomi, so there's
7,
that.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Call an ambulance, indeed. Indeedio. Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, I can cut here. No? The record is this opponent is 2-0 against me. 13-7 on currently. But yeah, so now I can do this, no? Maybe okay. Atari, and then I capture the 2 stones, and then I have 1 eye here, so I live.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I don't know if my
3,
opponent ever was
2,
9 done.
1.
Amazing. I still think I'm. Oh, how I don't see how you capture 2 stones. Like that. Snapback. That was weird, no? Because now I have this one,
9,
which then
8,
threatens the Atari
7,
here.
6, 5,
No, this group is alive. That's
4,
unfortunate.
3, 2, 1.
Well, just for this, it was worth it to not to not resign this game too early. That's why I don't resign games early. I still don't think that I'm winning this, but that's why you don't resign games early. I'm evil level lucky? Nah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I'm just a gifted attacker. If I cut here, I do keep a lot of, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I know. That's why I'm playing this move because
9,
it's setting up that
8,
this kind of
7.
maybe works. Yeah, I mean, this level has been a fail anyway. So Atari, 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 this one.
9, 8, 7.
Sad.
9, 8, 7, 6.
That being said, I can still attack the whole group. Yes, much peaceful, I know, I know. If he extends, then I play here, then this is a ko.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, he can do that? Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's just keep the points, I suppose. This is not really making points.
9, 8, 7. 9, 8, 7.
Uh, okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
You can cut me. It's a pity. Oh well, it was a good try, I suppose.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the score now? M5 doesn't protect against the cut. White just protects and still can cut here.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yes. You gotta read before making stupid suggestions. At least try not to embarrass yourself. Okay, that's probably
9,
enough, right?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Was this too greedy? Probably. But so hard. So hard to judge all this in such short amount of time.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm still losing by Komi easily. I do have this as a nice end game, though, I suppose. Maybe. Is that even worth it? Hmm.
9, 8.
Might not even have that, but I might get it, and then we fight this core or something, then there's still a problem though. Okay. I don't know why he didn't block. That game that gives me a couple of points profit.
9, 8.
There might be something with this. If I get this, then later I get to play. If I were to get to, if this all the liberties are filled, then later I would get to play this Atari and connect, and that would be a problem. But yeah, of course, now White does have that one, which is probably bigger, and I should have played it. But what you gonna do?
9, 8.
I'm playing bad, and I mean maybe if I play here first, right, and then I play this. But I'm trying to bait some mistake out of my opponent, I suppose. So, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. Hmm. For example, this kind of potential mistake here. I play this, but I could play this one. I guess white can call. It would be a ko though. Because if white now connects, then I legit. Ah, no, white can push in here. Then he can play.
9,
No, but then he can
8,
still not cut me here.
7, 6,
So he would have to
5,
counter,
4, 3, 2,
and then we fight a ko
1.
for everything.
2 Byoyomis left.
Chance? Question mark.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, okay. No questions asked. That's a if I get to capture those, that's a substantial amount of points, and I have so many liberties here that this one I just connect solidly here. He pushes and I play this. He wedges.
9, 8,
I just play here
7,
and here.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
This game, man. There's nothing happening here. I was thinking that maybe he does this, I connect. Yeah. But he doesn't have anything here. The monkey jump here doesn't work because I can just Atari and capture, so. Okay. This game, man, this game. Alrighty. That is some profit, of course. But I don't think it's as much profit as I gained from it. Hmm. Do I have enough now after that? Because again, that was quite the substantial mistake, no? Okay. Oh, do I? I think if I do this and he counters and I capture. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, what's the next? Let's not count. Let's just focus on the game. I connect here. Okay, sure. Yeah, but white was also quite ahead. I'm not sure because white also gained something here. It's not like white didn't gain anything from it, but it should be a loss for sure, right?
9,
This one is also not small. Yeah, but that one is of course bigger. In this case, if I extend, no, because this still has liberties, so
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
yeah, that was big. I was considering to play that one.
9, 8,
L1.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Ah, he can. He can play this way to protect. Maybe I just push in here now. Or I play this one because it's kind of reverse senti. This is also pretty
9,
big though.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Isn't A13 endgame? It's not a ko, it's a squeeze. White throws in and Ataris, not a ko. That would be quite the big mistake. This one forces this one, but it doesn't gain anything more, I guess.
Nine, 8, 7.
This one actually is worth. Actually, okay, if I played this one, then I keep this point anyway. So this one keeps. If I play this, I keep the 1 point and I push in. So this is kind of 2 points reverse senti, right? Because I keep this point anyway, in any case. So even if it's a false eye.
9, 8, 7, 6.
This is also really big though. Okay, but then I can connect here. Let him cook. Oh, wait, can he do this one? Atari connect. I play here.
9, 8,
I still have the two
7,
liberties.
6, 5.
I play this one. No, I can't play this one, right? Because then, yeah, okay. I still have this. As long as he didn't play this, I play this, I play this, and I have to play here anyway, so I don't lose anything from this. So this is only worth the, I don't know, 1 1/3 point. This is still, okay, this is 1 point reverse centi, but this one is
9,
big
8,
centi.
7.
And then this one is pretty big. This one also is some worth something potentially, but hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 9.
I still don't have enough, I don't think.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he could have played K15 instead, so I think... Okay, he keeps Sente though.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh? Oh, okay, because that is worth something, real true. Yep, that was the move that I had in mind next. Because it removes this and it removes this one. But I think actually
9,
this one is
8,
better.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Because it also removes this, but it doesn't give white the chance to maybe connect under in some kind of ko. So I prefer S6, S8 instead. And actually, is this where... Okay, yeah, so he does that. Ah, and then this is still just some kind of ko. Ah, he gets the point there. Hmm. Anyway, I would have had to play here anyway.
9, 8.
I could have, of course, defended against this to play here to leave this. Maybe the connection here was better to then play this in a bit more hidden agenda.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I think I'm losing by a few points. Sage.
9,
If I play this and black doesn't ignore, okay, yeah, black does this one. How about this one? This capture this. I guess this is worth something, right? Because this is a 2-point move essentially. Maybe not even.
8,
Hmm.
7, 6, 5, 4.
There's also this one. Now these are kind of me. Okay, so if I were to play this one and he doesn't connect, then I play the card here, here, and then I guess it doesn't do. I guess I can play this one, and if he doesn't react, I do get the ko, and I do get some points out of that. I
9,
guess there's also still
8,
this one
7,
first.
6, 5.
And after white pushes in, the pushing in doesn't give any points because white has to capture the 3 stones anyway, so white might anyway.
8,
Yeah, okay. Then I suppose we fight this ko. Is there anything else left? Oh, okay, there's this 1-point move here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Yes, that's what I
3,
meant.
2, 1.
Oh, so okay, so he just defends there now. In that case, I guess we have. Wasn't there another core somewhere on the board? Ah, I guess just this. Okay, so we now remove the I here.
9, 8.
Oh, actually, no, this one was 1.5. Yeah, you're right. I thought you meant the core, but yeah, of
9,
course, this one is
8,
1.5.
7, 6, 5.
And I guess that's it, right? Connect the core. Do I need to? I think I need to eventually add a move to my at I-17. But maybe we don't let my
9,
opponent know.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Nope, D1 is not a point. Because white has to capture anyway. As I said earlier already, yeah, if
9,
all the liberties here are
8.
filled, if all the liberties are later filled, let's say this, and then cut, then I play this. Um, okay. Yeah, white is ahead by 7.5. Actually, this is not a point yet. But yeah, it wasn't even close. 5.5 now for some reason. Ah, because it counted this and this. So yeah, I lost by more than I thought. I thought I lost by 3-4, but I guess yeah. That being said, last time I lost by 6.5, but last time before I lost by 9.5. So I'm getting closer.
Someone invites you to play.
Green Coder, if you don't mind me asking, what level are you? I thought I think I thought something else. 5? Okay. Okay. Only wins from here on. Well, I mean, different account then. Um, it's Japanese rules, in case you aren't aware, not Chinese rules. Just to make sure that we're on the same page. Yeah, 5.5. I should have lost by a lot more after this disaster here, of course, but somehow the wedge was almost gave me a win. Let me download it first. Ah, almost. Only one. I was one win away to save this account, and I would have had 6 more games on this account on 8 done. But oh well. Such is life. Yeah, but this was also just not a good game by me. I This was not pacifistic enough. Yeah, I wonder if here, I mean, obviously here. Um, okay, I got this and sent to this exchange, but then, hmm. Was there a way to defend this better? I mean, okay, obviously, if I do this one and white does this and I can't save them, then obviously I should play here now. Who thought it was a good idea to have sound on this anyway? Yeah, but then I would have this, and then after this, and this. I suppose I have this one in center now too. Now this ko is a bit more problematic for me, but the ko, if I win it, then there's also still the cut here. So white defends. And then obviously I lost less than I did in the game, and then that's still white plus 21. Because of the ko. Okay. Anyway, I wonder if instead of playing this one, I did just defend here, I suppose. No, still white plus 18. Did I catch that? Catch up this much? Yeah, I mean, I guess I caught up a lot here in this bottom side, yeah. And then here also, he didn't just respond here. He never got this. So I guess I did catch up a lot in endgame here, huh? Hmm. But yeah, let's say had white played here, then it's still white plus 12. So, and I shouldn't even play here. I should play here. Yeah, I think the game was just really bad for me, the whole game, ever since the top left here happened. And then I just wildly caught up by living here. That maybe didn't even catch up anything, but by killing this bottom side and um, I think some opponents. I know opponents who would have resigned after I lived here or after they died here, but my opponent was smart enough to count, so. Yeah, this top left. Maybe here. I mean, maybe this one was still fine. I was too worried about white playing this, but I mean, first of all, I can just back off and just make points, or I can back off like this and make points. And second of all, I can even still treat this stone light, and I don't know, counter this because if white does this, I still have RG here. I still can jump in here. So I think this was just losing center here, even this one maybe, and then letting white have this one, and then the bump might also just have been bad to allow white to get so strong here. I really instead at some point here wanted to play a move like this. White can still cut, but now I can squeeze like that, protect here, and if this cut, or maybe also just protect here, and if this cut comes, then I can just make life if I want to, like so. There's a cut here again, but then I could just let go of the two stones in this case, actually, and just make another move here. And now it's just a net. Of course, I could also choose a different move, or I could just defend here and then fight for this. But my group, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the cut now would have been not good, so this would have been maybe a good defense against white's move. And if I get white to, I don't know, spend a move here and spend some moves here to build this, then I can go back and I already strengthened my group. But somehow I got not Peacemaker enough here, and I still think this was a really big move. Let me quickly check if this one. Nah, okay, this was correct at this point. I do wonder about here playing here now before all of these exchanges. Okay, minus 0.9 and it's white plus 1. So this would have been maybe the better choice. Maybe after the one exchange here and then not react here and now play this. Hmm. Minus 0.8. Maybe now? Can I Tenuki this? No, now it's a mistake. Yeah, now I need to. Now after this, I need to continue here. And then I also need to continue here. That was either this or the honey. This area was the more important thing. So I did judge that correctly, but then I didn't handle this well. What if I did this? Minus 1.5. It's only white plus 2, but it just feels uncomfortable, and I'm not in the position of strength. So I think that's why the don't invade chapters were better for me, led to better games, because I am then attacking from a position of strength. But when I have the not attacking kind of chapters, I feel more inclined to take the points and have the weak groups myself so that I don't have to attack something, I suppose. So, hmm. Yeah, and then I feel like this might have been also just too aggressive. What about the really calm option here? Minus 2. Hmm. What about the peep here? Also minus 2. Huh. Yeah, this was already just uncomfortable here. White got so much out of this. And yeah, here, um, yeah, said something about this extent here. And you were saying that this is a problem. But then I can play here and connect. Oh, now it doesn't work because now white has scale. I think it was one move later, right? Here, and then here, here. Wait, here, here. Huh. Was it earlier? I don't remember. Anyway, it was probably correct to just defend here. But oh yeah, I lost so much here. If I just defended here, it's still white plus 7 though. Yeah, it's already bad for me. So after this is worse for me. If I do this, it's better. It's like the game, but yeah. Then I try to make something happen, and the rest of the game is just horrible. But I mean, no, I review with Katago locally later. This is just the preliminary review. This is also my own review. I'm just curious what it thinks about my moves right away, but I'm reviewing on my own. Anyway, I was behind by 60 points here. So I caught up 58 and a half. So I caught up 53 points in endgame. No, of course, this is not. This was just a huge blunder. And then this should have been just ignored, and then I could capture here. And then this was also, of course, a mistake because it gave me the life in, I mean, essentially Sente. No, I review it on my own first, then with the low playout version. Then I take like the main lesson from the game. Then I review it with a few thousand playouts on my local Katago. And then I save positions in this AI back to AI Sensei training tool. And then I repeat the positions with the AI training tool. So don't you worry, I don't review too little and too soon. But yeah, as you can see, like this opponent is just my kryptonite during this challenge. And just a very strong opponent. I mean, they are like 14-6 now. So Yeah, not the weakest 8 dan I could have looked for. And still they got tricked by all of my tricks in the second half. But yeah, let's review from the start. Oh, see, I remembered something about this move. I'd forgot that this actually was a thing. Because now after this one, you can extend and capture the 2 stones. And then you can fight here, and that fight is actually good for you because you already got a lot of profit here. And the right side is just burnt earth. Ah, that's how this works. Okay. So in fact, I could have been ahead by 2 points if I knew that, but I didn't, so it was back to even. Sure. Okay, so a move here would have been good too. And if white now does this one, I just thought that if I get this one anyway, that this one is maybe a bit slow, but maybe I now overestimate the strength of the Punuki. And then if white does this, I play here, and if white does something here now, then I can still capture this one. Yeah, okay. But okay, my move was not bad at all. It was completely fine. The probe here was fine. Okay. Yeah, all of that was fine. Then this was fine, though. Okay, so the initial attack was fine. I should just not attach there. And now that is a move, but my move is, I guess my move is just never the best local move, but it's fine. I could have played there now. This one, though, oh, that's of course very aggressive. Okay, other than that, that was locally fine. Jump is slightly better, okay. Yeah, and then this was just G15 was I kind of want to say the game-winning move because I didn't know how to deal with that. Obviously, it's not the game-winning move. My opponent's only ahead by 2. It's not that amazing. It's a shape point. I mean, it is breaking the dog face essentially. When I saw it on the board, I thought, yeah, that is a good move. That is very annoying. So it is a good move, probably. When something feels very annoying, it's often a good move. And if only because you don't know how to deal with it. But more often than not, it's actually just a good move. To charge my chorus so I can run without being low on battery later. If you say so. Oh, and then the best move is to really just attach or to push here. Wow. Push here now, and then clamp. And endure this. I hate this still. Yeah, I just don't like this position, so... even though this is the blue spot, I would have preferred in-game to play this one and be very slightly behind then, and if I had placed this, then I can still counter this or do something here, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, because I just didn't know how to deal with this, and the jump in was, that Hane needed to be played, okay. The cut is not too much then. Can extend. I can extend because it does threaten to push and ladder. So that would be a bad choice. Okay, I see. So then the jump in was not incorrect because it was bad to like counter here. It was bad because I didn't counter hard enough. And then okay. Then I needed to play this one, really? Because it has okay, maybe? No, because white cannot okay. Yeah, but then white could have cut immediately, and then the plan was to do this.
Someone invites you to play.
Oh, and then wedge. I was wondering about that, but then can't white play here? Ah, then you just sacrifice. I see. And then you sacrifice, and then you get the initiative on the outside. Still not great, but okay. Yeah, this. Then this one. Okay. But this was fine. This was also blue. The cut was still blue, though. And then I. Wow. I thought about it, and damn it. If this one, I play this one. If this one, I can play this one. Then if this one, I can play Hane. If this one, I can play that one. What? If block, I can play here and cut. Excuse me? Now that's hard to find. Obviously. Yeah, and then it was already white +7, and I felt it. I felt that it was not good for me. And then this was even too far. I needed to play here if I wanted to do something here, yeah. Yeah, and then this one. But what happens here if white extends? Here. Atari. No, because I can Atari here first. Right, he can't escape, and then obviously this is a one capturing race. And if this one, Atari, and then I can squeeze after all. Why did I think I can't squeeze? I don't know. I think at this point here I was already in a bad mental state, and I was in Byoyomi. Um, for some reason, I thought that at some point in this variation here that white can do something with this Atari or so, but yeah, nothing here is working, and I can just double Atari. Ah, damn. So I was correct that this move worked. I just freaked out, and then of course I was behind by like 14, and then the game was truly over. Or was it? I mean, obviously, all of these mistakes I won't call mistakes or review them because all of these are literally just desperation attempts. Even this was just not working. Yeah, but then here nothing should have worked. And white didn't even need a move here. White could have played here. And there's not a great way for me to like, I guess I could play this one now to make life inside, but then there's still, then there's still the attack on this. That's why this was so big. Yeah. So I needed to play here and not even worry, but I'm behind by 50 points at this point here. And then I found the Lisei Dolce Tsuchi that somehow managed to make this game after this one only 11 points behind after this one. But then this was a mistake, and I just needed to play here again. But I'm still 14 points behind, so I still thought I needed to try something. Oh, this one. Okay. What if white just cuts this off? Okay, so then white just cuts this off, so be it, and I get the big endgame move here. That's why. It was just because this weakness was always the bigger problem. Oh. Yeah, and that's this one, because this was never an eye anyway, I guess, and this one was threatening to push in here. White shouldn't even play here. White should play this at center here first. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, and then I got this. That was not the biggest because this was still bigger. but I was 22 points behind. White played a blunder here though, and then obviously, yeah, I needed to play here. But I'm still 20 points behind, and somehow, some way, my opponent messed up here. This was working, but white. Oh, this was still working, really? Is AI tripping? Eh? Oh, because white could have played this way. And then Hane here. And if this one, I can play this one in center. White can play this one in center. I play the Atari connect, and then white is alive here. I suppose that's what AI is saying, right? Or white can even push here first, and then get this one. Ah, can? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, because this one works. No, does it? Hang on. No, it doesn't. Ah, it does because this one is... No. Because this one, and then these are... Then there's still a call for this. Okay. But, I mean, white can just play here and live. So that's why this was actually good by white, but not this way. And then white removed a lot of the RG, and then there was still this RG the whole time. Um, but yeah, opponent didn't see it. Oh, I should not. I should just play here instead. Ah, I don't throw in anywhere with a tiger. Ah, but that actually makes sense to allow white to do this, because you are losing this point anyway, and this way this move is not center against this. And this way you also have this one. But okay, I mean, all of these are now blunders because we should have played here. And then I finally played here just because I thought it was a big reverse center, not because I saw the RG. But then I was still 12 and a half points behind, so somehow my opponent lost another 7 points in the last not even 30 moves of the game. Okay, that was not center, I suppose. Yeah. Ah, because white should have thrown in, right? That's why. That lost a few points. Then white took this and answered here. Okay, that was just a wash. But this one was minus 1.5 because white should still do this one and this one. And create, like, now I have to play a lot of moves inside. That's what this is saying, I suppose. And then white even spent the move here, which white didn't really need to. Yeah, then white even answered that one. So I gained another point from that, and then white never made use of this, and we just both passed. And then if now after this one I protect here, then it's actually should have been 6.5 because I need 2 more moves inside, unless this one is no, because even here, if all of the liberties outside are filled, this is not working. So eventually I do need to add another move here. So yeah, I basically, okay, I swindled my opponent out of several points here because he didn't care about this, I guess, being this far ahead already. But yeah, I mean, if I had won, this would have been the winning move, but because I lost, this was basically my opponent's winning move, or winning idea, because I couldn't handle this fight. Now for the last part. Did I check and improve your own position first? Let's see if I did this the whole game, let's say up to the point where I felt like I was desperate anyway. But even then, I don't know. Like, okay, I improved my own position here, I improved my own position there. This one was kind of borderline, but then I came back to improve my own position here. Maybe I do. This one would have been just as good. But this one is also not, I mean, this group just to me felt so flexible and so strong. What is the response to this one, by the way? Extend. Then extend. And extend. And extend. And now white Tanukis. And then I could continue the attack here or just make points while harassing this a bit. I mean, technically you could say this one is not minding my own business as much as another move was. And I did think about playing here, so I don't know. Hmm. And then I finally came back to minding my own business here, I suppose, but um and from here on I would say the rest of the game I knew I was very far behind and tried to make something happen. Yeah, 14 points here makes sense because like I said, yeah, probably similar in territory after I capture this, but white has all of this as potential. And making like more than 10 points here from like attacks against these two stones and just in general having influence here seems to make sense. Or even some points here from the attack. Also still the honey here and somewhat of a senti. Hmm. Hmm. I could say again that it's like a half game again. If I have another game like this where I think like I kind of went against the spirit of a challenge, but I technically didn't fully break any rules that I set. Because, like I said, here I'm strong everywhere besides this middle, and I'm minding my own business up to that point. M4 is, I mean, M4 again is it's the blue move, so is it? It's I can justify that it was better than minding my own business. But I wish I had minded on my own business. That's kind of where I'm struggling to place this game currently. Let's call it 0.5 and I can still decide later how I want to do this. But I also don't think I think it's worth it to play more games on this level anyway, because clearly this is something that I struggled with most in this chapter. Not invading worked really well for me. Trying to just fix my weaknesses and not create a couple of two weak groups was at the start of a challenge, so I was maybe not quite in there, but when I did, it worked kind of okay for me. But this general not attacking, this is what, like, or let's say not having attack as the, because I would have otherwise played a move like this much earlier, or maybe. Um, but this not attacking option and going from that to a calm game, especially against an opponent like this who played really, really calm, right? There was no point in this game where I felt like, oh, my opponent is overplaying, which is which is what this style is really good against. Like the typical Fox style, this works. This challenge works seems to work pretty well, but against like this Japanese pretty strong 8-dan and Japanese player who played pretty solidly and didn't overplay as far as I could tell at all. Just basically beat me with what I beat my opponents with recently. That I struggle against. And I guess it's a good challenge to further try to make it clear to myself that I can play a core move like just something here. I mean, essentially this one is a shoulder hit, so it's also somewhat of an aggressive move, but this one is only attacking move because my group here is super strong, so it's not helping any stone. This one is also helping my stones here, or just a defending move like this that I wanted to play instead. What does AI think about this one, by the way? Okay, similar. What about a very passive move here? Also -0. So all of these, no matter the diagonal. Okay, the diagonal is there was. I did think that. What about really just something like this? That is, of course, much more aggressive. Also -0.9. So essentially any reasonable move I can pick on the top side. What about this one? Also -0.9. So all of them lose less than 1 point and mind my own business. And then maybe I can catch my opponent off guard in endgame. But because I think the last time I played them, let me quickly check. My games. Huh? Oh, this is not my games. Okay. Hello. Oh, maybe we remove the 8. Okay, yeah, you can see that I played him 3 times. Once on BYT and once on this. Last time. Yeah, the last time I was behind by like 13 and lost by 6.5. So, and what about the first time though? The first time. Okay, the first time I just was behind by 10 and I lost by. So the first time he played really solid end game. The last 2 times not so much. But I guess it's okay to assume that in end game at the very least I can keep up with this opponent, maybe even gain a bit in a more equal end game, I suppose. Maybe my opponent was not playing his best here. Hmm. Anyway, yeah, because I started the stream pretty late and because then there was the sandbag escaper. And this game once again went all the way to end game. I originally wanted to play a fast game afterwards, but I'm hungry now. Hangry. So instead, tomorrow late afternoon, I have a student, so I will stream earlier. Uh, something like 19, 19 to 19 and a half hours from now. And that one will be a pure crisis management stream. So can already change this maybe. And if you're here right now, then you already get to get spoiled with the next level. So, oops, that's what happens when I didn't stream this in a while. So yeah, next time. Oh, that's still too big apparently. Ah. Why is there no way to pull this back? Okay. Ah. Why is it cut off? Anyway, yeah, so next time after level 3 was a bit too much judgment already, I will go back to purely trying to just give myself some more time. And that's basically the chapter one. That's it literally the chapter one, as the title says, is to just slow down and not play so much on impulse and to give myself a chance to actually use all my time when I'm already in time pressure. So that's why it's also back to 3 times 30, 20-second games. And yeah, basically give myself a chance to have enough time to calm down, and if I panicked, get back down from calming from panic to calm down, and if I didn't panic, then just stay calm. That's the purpose of that level. So yeah, and there for sure all challenges begin at move 11 because I don't want to uh, let the clock run out to Bioyomi and then spend 15 seconds every move, because then just every opponent will escape. Anyway, uh, almost kept the rank from that account, but I guess it's another chance for another fresh start. Once I start winning my 7-dan games again, I will have chances to rank up to 8-dan and have more 8-dan accounts. That being said, right now I have 5 accounts. 3 of those are now 7-dan, and one of them is completely fresh. So there I have at least, I guess 14 or 15 games. And one of them is at 5 wins and 5 losses, so that should be at least 8 more games if I lost every game. So I still have something like 22 games if I lost all of my games, which I hope is not happening on my Fox 8-dan accounts. And maybe in the meantime, I can rank back up. It's one of my 7-dan accounts. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for some crisis management. And then the weekend, on Saturday, I will stream a long game again. And then on Sunday will probably be a rest day. But yeah, I will let you know when the time comes. So, bye bye.